welcome to the Long Review. My name is Will, where I do tech unboxing, tech reviews, and tech tutorials. And today's episode, I'm going to talk about the North Bayou all-in-one sit-stand monitor and keyboard tray. What's great about this is it is all-in-one unit. You can pivot left, right, move it up and down. You can be standing and using it, and you can be sitting down and using it. And there's lots of flexibility in terms of using it. But I'm going to talk about my 6-month experience using the North Bayou Sit-Stand. I'm going to talk about some good things, and I'm going to talk about some of the bad things about this as well. And the main thing that I'm going to talk about is why I'm actually going to be getting rid of the setup. I'm going to sell it and get a different monitor stand, and I'll explain why. As you're watching the video and you find it helpful, please remember to give it a thumbs up, like the video, and consider subscribing to my channel for similar content. Here is an overview of the North Bayou Sit-Stand workstation. It can hold 24 to 35-inch monitor. It can hold from 4.4 pounds to 33 pounds monitor, which I'm not sure if there's a monitor that heavy. Has 2 USB 3.0 ports. The keyboard tray can fold up and down, and has a gas strut arm for strength. When you're moving it up and down, it was very effortless. In terms of installation, it had a very user-friendly desktop mount, and I was very impressed with the quality of the mount. It was made of metal, and it was heavy, and it was well constructed. To provide instructions for the diagram was very clear. It comes with all the necessary tools to put together, such as the different hex keys and Allen wrenches that you need. Excellent cable management tie-in points to keep it clean, and it took about 20 minutes to put it all together. Here is the North Bayou Sit-Stand workstation all set up. I've been using it for the last 6 months, especially working from home. And I have to say the ability to stand and sit while using it has been great. So in terms of the pros of what I really liked about North Bayou Sit-Stand, first of all, its ability to hide all the cables within the monitor arm. Now North Bayou arm has 3 strategic covers that allows you to access and tie in cables for your USB 3 and your monitor cables, and it's really nicely done. It keeps that nice black aesthetic look. The second thing I like is the ability for the keyboard to flip up and down. Especially in my limited setting in terms of actual space, when I'm shooting YouTube videos, I like the ability to hide my keyboard and move it out of the way. The 3 key thing I like is the springs or the tension of it did not lose its shape or tension over time. You do have the ability to adjust the tension based on what type of monitor you have for your eye level, but it worked fine after 6 months. It has a really large keyboard tray. Here you can see my Microsoft Sculpt keyboard as well as my mouse, and you can see there's plenty of space, although my Microsoft Sculpt keyboard is a little bit larger, and so it does stick out a bit from the side. However, overall it will fit a full standard keyboard and mouse with plenty of room. The next thing is it has 2 USB 3.0 ports. And here what I did was actually had the 2 wireless dongles for my keyboard and mouse plugged in there, so it was nice and easy. And it also has a button that allows you to extend and retract the keyboard tray, so depending on your sitting position. And I found that very helpful as well. Now in terms of the con, as you can see, as I'm pushing with one finger, you can see it just completely shake, both the keyboard and monitor. Even lightly tapping it, there's just some shaky moments to it. And here's a more close-up view as I am typing. You can see the keyboard tray is moving itself as I'm typing, which kind of translates into micro vibrations to the LED monitor. And at times it felt like there was a motion sickness, to be honest, because you're shaking it, especially when you're first starting out your typing session. However, you do get used to it over a period of time. But again, like as you can see here, even the slight adjustment, even using your mouse and moving it around and typing, it just shakes too much for me, and it was very annoying, and is the major reason why I'm getting rid of this and just wall mounting it to the wall. Okay, so that wraps up my video on the North Bayou all-in-one monitor and keyboard stand, and the reason why I am getting rid of this, and I'm going to be mounting a monitor on the wall instead. So if you have any questions or comments about the North Bayou Sit-Stand or anything about my setup, please leave in the comments below. Thank you guys for watching, and until next time.